Hey guys, so just heard the door rung, and I think I got a package here. Oh, there it is. There it is. This is gonna be fun. Let's get this bad boy open. Oh yeah. Now it's gonna take a while before I can set it up. I'm gonna have to set up the panels, and once the panels are set up, then I can hang it on the wall. So, this bad boy opened. We will try, hopefully, not to show the shipping address. That's over here. We are going to get our two signs that we just ordered from Brynic Solutions from my buddy Viz, who took the time out of his day to screen print these, to cut them, and I'm assuming pre-assemble them for me so that I don't have to figure out how I'm going to assemble these things. He's got some interesting packing methods, I say. It's fucking some bubble wrap, some random bits of cardboard you probably found in the bottom of the garage. So we got a power cable, at least the adapter it looks like, for one, and two sides. And it would appear this is our first sign. Now we just need to cut the plastic. Now, generally, you don't want to use a knife, but this stuff's pretty easy to get a hold of. It looks like he left the paper, so I'm probably going to have to peel these guys. But there's the sign. There's the first one. It's got the LED strips on the outside edge. Looks good. That one's a little tucked in there, but hey. So I'm probably going to have to peel these. I'm going to have to ask him, because I want to say the outside edge was supposed to be white, and then the interiors were going to be black. So I don't know if this is just a protective layer he's got going on there, or what the game plan is. Here's the connector. So I should probably be able to just go boom, boom, into a power source, use the controller, change the colors on the wall. And then we should have the second one in here, which is way bigger of a sign than initially anticipated. He said that the design wasn't going to fully fit, so we had to upgrade this. So we got the white here, but it's got a little bubbling. I'm going to assume that's from the heat and everything. But hopefully that's just a protective layer that I can just peel off. I'll ask him in chat. It looks like it. But that one should be pretty good. And he's even got little codes on the back. So I will set up, and we will look at this after it's all set up. Okay guys, so now that we have the signs, this is probably where we're going to set it up, right about here. So we're thinking we're going to have the big sign here towards the bottom, and then we're going to have the logo sign a little bit up top, just centered above it. So let's show you what you need to install your signs that you got from Brynic Solutions. So you're going to need some tape, Sharpie, and then because there's two mounting holes per sign, you're going to need 2 screws. Now, you're going to want to grab your sign. Let's see here. Let's take the big ass sign first, right? We're going to set this bad boy down. And now we're going to take our tape, and we're going to line our tape for the holes all the way across. Now don't worry, if your tape's not long enough, you can use 2 pieces. But you don't want to seal it, you just want to enough so it sits here and it sits here. You're going to get your Sharpie, and you're going to mark where your pilot holes are. So we got this one right about here, this one right about here. Now you're going to take your piece of tape, you're going to peel it off, and you're going to put it on your wall. Now you're going to just want to make it as level as possible so it's in a straight line, depending on how your room's set up. But that'll be the easy part. Now you'll go over and get a drill gun, and you take your screw, put it on the tip, find your little hole, line it up, just enough so that it's in there. You're going to do that for both sides. And now that you've done it for both sides, go ahead and pull your tape. It'll peel right off. Now you'll have 2 holes ready to go, lined up for your sign. And now you hang your sign, and it should be good to go. Peel off whatever excess adhesive tape he's got there just to protect it so it's scratch resistant, and plug your sign in. Now that you've mounted your signs, you can go ahead, take your signs back off the wall, and you're going to want to go over into the back. You'll find this long piece right here. That'll be your control board. You'll have your LED strip. You're going to want to connect these two together, so that way when you plug this in for power, your sign will turn on. Now you can either press here, or you can install the batteries into the remote and set it up. Now on these cables, you'll see that there's a side that has a ridge, right? You're going to want that ridge on the opposite side of the strip right here. So that way it clicks in. Don't ever force it. It should click in smooth and easy. If you force it, you're going to damage it, and then you're going to have to get a whole new light setup. Next step, for the final step, you're going to grab your remote. You can see this little plastic tab here. You're going to want to pull that out. By pulling that tab out, it'll let you put a battery in. Somewhere on here, it should have a push and a pull. So you have to push in this little piece. This little piece right here has to be pushed in, and then you can pull it out. It already comes with a battery, but you get a backup battery pretty much for free. But this one should work. Let's just dim the lights real quick. And then let's change our colors. Interesting. Doesn't want to register. Maybe it's because I blocked the sensor. It would appear that one remote controls both. So if you know where your sensors are, whatever sensor's closest, the remote's going to pick up to. Then if we change color, should do both technically, but it looks like it's just doing the top. So I'm going to have to get the remote nice and close. There's a little sensor bar that's in the back. Now if you block it, if it's blocked, it's not going to want to read. But now that I have it both out, they should both theoretically work now on the same press of a button. Because this sensor is going to be right about here. The other sensor is going to be right there. I have it peeking out a little bit. So you can hide that during streams. But otherwise, it should come out fairly good. Now there's a music setting, which is interesting. But da da da. And then there's 6, which is I'm going around. Back to 1. Constant flash. RGB party going on. Got lots of options that you can use on this remote here. So what's up, guys? Here's the final product and look at our signs. So let's play around with it a little more. Change our modes, and we can change the speed by going up with this upper middle button. The brightness can be upped. Brightness can also be dropped down. So if you just want it dimly lit, it's fairly simple. You can also take out the color, or you can
increase the color. You want to make it brighter. So I'll do one of these, and let's brighten this bad boy up. That's max brightness. And now we can take out the color. We can make it whatever color we want. I guess I'll just switch out the color. So we got red, we got multicolored, blue, all these crazy fun wacky colors to go for. Just gonna stick with blue on both, just for now. I can switch over to red if I want, but red's a little too strong, so I would have to lower the brightness intensity of it. And it gives you a nice little slow glow. And then you can change your modes. So if I wanted it to illuminate around in a circle, and it would also change colors while it's going. And here we go. But we'll go right back to solid colors. So I would have to say 10 out of 10 for me, Viz. These came out perfect. As you can tell, looks great. I just have a little makeshift sound barrier around it just to help absorb a little of the noise from the microphone reverb bouncing back and forth. My space is pretty open, so I do apologize for the audio. The audio in the phone was probably 10 times worse than this, but yeah, I would have to say if you haven't bought a sign yet, buy one. These are the best handmade after being laser cut. Best quality, best craftsmanship. This team is amazing. You know, they get with you. They build your sign just how you want it. They ask you questions. You work with them. He'll show you it as he's rendering it. If you need to change something, he'll swap it out. Currently, he's got black and white. There is a third color and maybe ultimately other colors down the line, but you'll have to wait. This is Knox signing out.